I build trust with them by taking what they have that's good and building on it and then making minor changes. And as those minor changes take place, what happens? They get recognition. Trust is the number one most important thing that I can deliver, that I can ensure in a relationship. And that goes with my clients, that goes with Brent, my constituents, my partners. First, I have to gain their trust. Yes. And gaining their trust sometimes means taking the style that they have created for themselves, good or bad, and tweaking it just a little bit, so that they see, number one, that I'm not coming in and saying, oh, we're ripping out the whole closet. You need a whole new wardrobe. I build trust with them by taking what they have that's good and building on it and then making minor changes. And as those minor changes take place, what happens? They get recognition. Oh, you look great. Oh, are you doing something different?
Right.
The more that they hear that, the more that they come to trust me, and the more intoxicating that becomes. I want more of that. I want more people to say those things. And then we work on their individual look. So there is no formula for, okay, do this, do that, do this, because every person is so different, right? It's personal styling. So it's a very unique situation. But what's not unique is the trust that has to be there.
Okay, I like that.
And it's the reason that Brent and I work together so well.
So Brent, tell me, what's the difference between, say, a Brioni or Tom Ford suit and a Q Custom suit? What would draw somebody to one or the other? What are the advantages and disadvantages of each?
You know, I think when it comes to brand awareness, that's key. Tom Ford, Brioni are synonymous with high quality. Do I think sometimes they're the best? No, I don't.
Right.
But I think it takes, they have a great product.
And good marketing.
What's that?
And good marketing.
Great marketing. I mean, Tom Ford, unbelievable marketing. And they spend millions of dollars to market themselves. And the difference between my quality, I have the exact same quality that they carry.
Right.
And so that there, it sets me in the different standards with those particular companies. So what I bring to the table is just basically, for me, quality fit. I mean, you've got to be able to master your product, and you've got to be able to, I've seen so many different body types in the 40 years that I've been doing this, and knowing how to look at you, Roland, and say, what are your wants? What are your needs? Do you want something that's a tighter fit? Do you want something that's, a little bit more relaxed, and so on and so forth? Find out their wants and needs, and at that point, fulfill them. And a lot of people that I work with, I travel to. Michael Burnoff, for example. I mean, I'm out in Scottsdale quite a bit because Michael loves my service. He trusts me. He knows the passion of my business and the integrity of it all. And I think that sets it apart. I mean, you go into these big box stores and you have great product, but you have to rely on an individual that you can have a relationship with and that you can trust. I think that separates me from those other clothiers that you mentioned.
Right. So we talked about incremental trust, and Brent just mentioned that referrals and word of mouth is important. I'm assuming that's true for you too, right? That most of your business comes from referral?
Yes, absolutely.
So if you want to dial up the referrals that you're getting, what have you found to be the best ways to generate referrals besides providing an amazingly high quality service?
Interestingly enough, what typically happens is that my clients are my referral cards. They're my business cards, right? Because it's like people see my clients and say, I want a piece of that. What I want what she has.
Mhm.
And that's how it happens. If I wanted to dial it up, as you were asking, all I would need to do is say, Susan, is there anybody you know who might be interested in my services? And
Mhm.
there's the
That's
list.
Do you
So
find that any of your clients are hesitant to acknowledge that they are working with a stylist because they want people to think that they've done all this themselves?
no,
No?
but you know what I have found? I
What's that?
have found that sometimes people are have been hesitant to give my name to a friend because they want to keep this secret, or this, this secret weapon they have, to themselves.
Yes.
I had that it happened to me one time, and the way it came about was she said to me, oh, by the way, I just want you to know that I've had several friends who've asked me for your number, but I'm not giving it to them because you are mine. Okay, then, fine.
That's funny. I love
Yeah.
it. Well, now, one of the challenges, Brent, I imagine that both of you have had through the years is scaling, because people like you, they bond with you, and you are somewhat the product and the brand. You've got, I think you said 8 stores now. How have you transcended that dependence on they can only have you?
That's a really good question due to the fact that I think people they have so much trust in me, and they don't want to go anyplace else. I mean, I'm in a position right now with 8 stores and been doing this for so long. I want to be able to take some of these younger people today, if this makes sense, and mentor them, because there's not a lot of people today that take the pride and take the time to master their craft. And so as I get older, I mean, I'm not going to be doing this forever, but I want other people to have and hopefully embrace what I've had.
Mm-hmm.
So I look at that and say, okay, yes, they come in the store, and Dallas is a small town, and it's like Don and I, a lot of people know us and know about our services, our qualities, and all the things. So my goal right now is to embrace what I have, but now try and start mentoring other people in our stores to really master this. It's really interesting today that no matter what business, what defines you to be different than everybody else? And I think it's taking the talent, or taking the time, to really perfect what you do and become the best. In my business, I look at it this way. Guys walk into the store, anybody can greet somebody in the store today. You walk into one of our stores, how you doing? You introduce yourself, so on and so forth. What might you be looking for? I'm going to go over here and look at a shirt, whatever. But when you take that individual to the mirror, is what I call, when you're really getting out to mat to show what your talents are and tape that person, most of the people today look like deers in the headlights. I mean, they're afraid. They don't know.
Right.
And
Right.
portraying that confidence when you take out a tape today, it basically takes you to a different level. I might get with you, and if I'm not a confident salesperson and I fly out to meet you and you go, this guy's not real convincing, he knows what he does, your buying skill could go from 1 suit or from 5 suits to 1, just like that, by pulling out a tape. So if you cannot take and show these individuals the confidence that you know exactly what you're doing, you're going to lose them. You're going to have to resell that garment when it comes in.
Right.
Because 6 weeks later, when the garment comes in and the guy puts it on, Roland, there's no better feel in the world. And this is why I say I play Santa Claus, to put on a suit on a guy and him go, whoa, this is absolutely what I've been looking for. And that takes time, and it takes, you have to have a talent. You're like an artist.
Right.
So take it in and master what you're doing, and the rewards will be phenomenal.